Hey guys, it's day 20 of the New Testament in 90 days. Today we're covering Luke 16 through 18. And in this section of Luke, there are a ton of parables, so stories that Jesus told to illustrate a point, to prove a point, whatever. And there was one specific one that stuck out to me, and it's in Luke 16. And it's the parable of the rich man and Lazarus. So if you don't know, there are a couple Lazaruses in the Bible. One of them was one of his close friends who actually died, and then Jesus resurrected from the dead. That's one Lazarus. This is a different Lazarus. So this is a parable. This is a story Jesus told. So the assumption is that this is a made-up person. And basically what happens in the story is this rich man lives his life in luxury and dies. And there's this poor man that lives his life in poverty and he dies. And it says that the poor man goes to Abraham's side, which the assumption there is that, that's where the righteous people go. So kind of like he goes to heaven. And then the rich man, however, so that was Lazarus. So Lazarus goes to be with Abraham. The rich man goes to the place of the dead. So that would be hell. And this is the part, this is the part that stuck out to me. So as Jesus is telling this story, he says that the rich man says to Abraham, please, Father Abraham, send Lazarus to my father's home, for I have 5 brothers, and I want him to warn them so they don't end up in this place of torment. But Abraham said, Moses and the prophets have warned them. Your brothers can read what they wrote. Essentially, if we put it in like modern day Christian lingo, it would be, listen, the Bible is there. It says everything that people need to know. They can read the Bible. The rich man replies, no, Father Abraham, but if someone is sent to them from the dead, then they will repent of their sins and turn to God. No, listen, they don't realize how true those words are, but if someone from the dead goes and tells them, then they will take it seriously. They'll go read it. And Abraham says, if they won't listen to Moses and the prophets, they won't listen, even if someone rises from the dead. So the first reason why that stuck out to me, number one, is because literally Jesus did rise from the dead. And this entire Bible is proven to be true because Jesus rose from the dead. We should take this seriously because someone who was dead made himself alive. That's incredible. So we should take it seriously. The other reason why this story stuck out to me is because I wonder how many people think, I don't want to go to heaven if my family isn't there. I don't want to go to heaven if my friends aren't there. And if this story teaches us anything, it's that if our family and friends, our loved ones, have passed away and they don't get to go to heaven, they don't want us where they are. They would say, please, someone go and tell them what the truth is. They don't want to be here and they need to know how to get somewhere except here. And so I don't know if you have ever thought those thoughts, I don't want to go to heaven if my family's not there, if my friends aren't there. But I would ask you to give it a little bit more consideration. I would be willing to bet that if your friends, if your family aren't there, that they don't want you where they are. They would want something else for you. And so I know I ignored the Bible for a really long time, and I wish I wouldn't have. And so if you are somebody who maybe has never really thought much about what the Bible has to say, I just want to encourage you to maybe give it another shot. So that's what I have for today. If you have any questions, I know this is a little bit of a hard topic. So if you have any comments or questions, if you'd like to chat more about this, please feel free to shoot me a message. I would love to chat more about this with you. I hope that you are not offended by what I had to say. That's not my intent. That's not my heart. And so if you feel that, please reach out, because I would love to chat with you more, and just offer some clarification. Yeah, if I don't hear from you guys today, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.